Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Athletics defeated the Astros 6-4. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Padres 3-2. Shane McClanahan got his first career win, helping lead the Rays to a win over the Yankees 4-3. Harold Castro added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 6-3. The Philadelphia Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-2. The Diamondbacks grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-3. Joe Ross got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings, leading the Nationals past the Dodgers 2-1. The Colorado Rockies got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out west in the American League, Jed Lowry was a triple away of completing the cycle, leading the A's over the Rays 4-2. The Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-2. The Angels had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-4. Tanner Scott collected win number 3 this year, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees 3-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Washington Nationals amassed TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics finished off the 4-game sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. The Seattle Mariners only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-1. The Texas Rangers allowed The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Blue Jays completed the long 4-game sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 2-1. The Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-1. The Minnesota Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-2. The Rays grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-3. The Red Sox knocked It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. Heading into the day, the A's are in first place in the AL West, while the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division. The Astros launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-6. As of right now, the Astros sit in second place in the American League West, and the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division. Alex Cobb collected his first W this season, leading the Halos over the Dodgers 3-2. As of today, the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division, while the Dodgers are in second place in the NL West. The Mariners sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, while the Mariners are 4th in the division. Clay Holmes won his Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-2. The Halos totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's put up 16 hits on the day as they pulverized the Twins 13-2. Heading into the day, the Twins are in third place in the AL Central, while the Athletics are in second place in the AL West. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Angels went deep 4 times as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians, 7-6. With the first-year player draft behind us, here's what happened on the diamond yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics completed a 3-game series sweep as they sank the Mariners 6-0. It was their 7th win in a row. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-4. The Texas Rangers picked up 14 hits in total as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 4-2. The win snapped an 18-game losing streak. The Yankees relief pitcher, number 63, earned his first victory of the season, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 2-1. The Miami Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 10-3. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-0. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-2. The Detroit Tigers put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-1. Patrick Sandoval got his 3rd win this season as the Angels pushed past the Royals 3-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Rangers relief pitcher, number 45, earned the 3rd W of his season, leading Texas past San Francisco 5-4. The Tampa Bay Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they pulled away from the Nationals 11-2. The New York Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. The White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-1. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. German Marquez won his 4th game thus far as the Rockies defeated Miami 3-1. The Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 6-3. The Cincinnati Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Brewers at home 12-6. The Los Angeles Dodgers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they plundered the Pirates 13-0. The Cardinals combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Indians 2-0. The Padres totaled 11 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics earned the 4-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-7. They now have 6 straight victories. At the start of the day, the A's are atop the American League West, and the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. James Paxton grabbed win number 6 on the year, helping lead the Mariners to the victory over the Indians 5-1. As of right now, the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The D-backs brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 7-5. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West, And the Angels are in third place in the AL West. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff. Welcome everyone, let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, Reed Detmers got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 2-1. Joe Ryan got the win number 7 thus far, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 2-1. The Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-1. The Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 3-1. The Baltimore Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland. Welcome. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL West, Austin Riley dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, leading the A's to the win over Texas 9-1. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. Taylor Cole was victorious. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-1. At the start of the day, the Giants Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, Jared Walsh had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Angels to the victory over the Red Sox, 8-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 7-4. The Cleveland Indians hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg, 4-2. Joey Votto had 3 hits in the contest as Cincinnati bested the Royals 7-6. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Chicago The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's got 11 hits overall as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers, 11-6. As of right now, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division, and the Athletics are atop the division. The Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 5-1. Heading into the day, the Astros Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics launched 3 home runs as they pounded the Indians 10-3. The Texas Rangers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 4-3. The White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they blasted the Astros 8-1. The Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. The Yankees starting pitcher, number 50, got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox, 1-0. He is currently leading the American League in wins. The Detroit Tigers sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 6-5. The Orioles hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium, 8-5. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 2-0. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Marlins swatted 4 home runs in this one as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 10-3. Fernando Tatis Jr. sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping the Padres get the best of the Nationals 13-6. The Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-0. The Mets put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-2. The St. Louis Cardinals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 7-6. The Arizona Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-1. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 9-3. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Indians launched 3 home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-2. Adam Simber collected his 8th win in relief as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Rangers 4-2. Lucas Giolito pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, leading the White Sox over the Astros 6-1. Reed Detmers picked up win number 8 this year as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 3-2. Darren O'Day earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 3-2. Max Kepler was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 4-1. The Kansas City Royals got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-5. Brad Miller drove in 4, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 6-3. The Nationals held their opponent to just 2 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 3-0. The Brew Crew pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-3. The New York Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-1. Darren Ruff had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading San Francisco over the Redbirds 5-3. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Alec Mills got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run as the Cubbies got the best of the Diamondbacks 5-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-2. It was their 5th straight victory. And that's what's happening around the baseball world. This again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-1. As of today, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Athletics are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Houston Astros completed a 3-game series sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-4. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Astros are second in the division. Yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Toronto Blue Jays picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the Mariners 6-0. Entering the day's action, the Mariners are in fourth place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Blue Jays are in third place in the AL East, 1 game out of first. Bobby Dahlbeck was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 8-7. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, 4.5 games back, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox had 12 hits as a team as they pummeled the Yankees 8-0. In the standings, the White Sox sit in first place in the American League Central Division, 1 game ahead of second. And the Yankees are in second place in the AL East, only a half game back. Wilson Ramos grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Indians took care of Detroit 5-2. As of right now, the Tigers are in fourth place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Indians are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. The Cards finished off a 3-game sweep as they dethroned the Royals 8-0. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cardinals are in second place in the NL Central. They're 7.5 games out of first. Devin Smeltzer earned the win, his 4th this season, as Minnesota took care of the Rays 4-3. Heading into the day, the Twins are in third place in the AL Central. They're 13.5 out of first place. And the Rays are leading the AL East. They have a small half-game advantage. The Cubs broke up their 7-game losing skid as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-4. As of today, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 19 games out of first. Justin Turner picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, helping the Dodgers grab the win over the Mets 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, 14 games back. And the Dodgers are leading the National League West. They have a 3-game cushion. Kyle Farmer had 3 hits on the day, leading the Reds over the Phillies 5-4. As of right now, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 14 games back. The Braves earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-0. In the standings, the Nationals are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Braves are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Milwaukee Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Brewers are atop the division. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over second. Jake Cronenworth collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 11-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics totaled 11 hits as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 5-2. The Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 13-8. The Rays put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-1. The Cleveland Indians combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-0. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-1. The Chicago Cubs hit 3 long balls as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-5. The San Diego Padres combined for 4 total home runs as they toppled the Rockies 10-1. Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games. The Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-0. Anthony D. It's the first day of September, the final full month of the regular season, and that, of course, means rosters have been expanded. Major League teams can now carry 28 players, so we'll be seeing some fresh faces making their debuts in today's games. But before that all gets underway, here's what happened in the final day of August. Starting out west in the American League, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-5. Pedro Baez collected win number 3 this year as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 1-0. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. Brendan Rodgers hit for the cycle as the Rockies took care of the Rangers 12-3. The Baltimore Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-2. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. The Chicago White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the visiting Buccos 10-6. Jose Ramirez really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, leading Cleveland past the Royals 11-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Michael Pineda twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as Minnesota defeated the Cubs 2-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Miami Marlins combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-3. The Reds launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 13-3. Bryce Jarvis grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 2-0. The Braves had 12 hits as a team as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 7-5. Alex Dickerson drove home 3 runs as the Giants disposed of the Brewers Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American League, Aaron Savali etched his name in the record books, tossing a perfect game, leading the Athletics to victory over the Royals 6-0. He currently has the most shutouts among pitchers in the American League. As of right now, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are leading the AL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Angels only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-1. At the start of the day, the White Sox are in second place in the AL Central, 9 games back, while the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Red Sox went deep 4 times as they sank the Mariners 8-1. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Red Sox are in 4th place in the AL East, 8 games out of first. The Houston Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 10-4. As of today, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Astros are second in the division, 11 games out of first. The Blue Jays Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-1. In the standings, the A's sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Mariners are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-5. Entering the day's action, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Astros are 2nd in the division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The New York Yankees held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 2-1. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. They're 2 games back, while the Rangers are in last. The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-5. As of right now, the Astros sit in second place in the American League West, 10 games out of first, while the Athletics are atop the division, an impressive 10 games ahead of second. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim tallied 5 home runs overall as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 7-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In the standings, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels are The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Tyler Rogers collected his 5th win in relief as the Athletics defeated the Astros 2-1. As of today, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, 12 games behind first place. And the Athletics are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Angels finished off a 3-game sweep as they sank the Mariners 6-0. The win was their 7th in a row. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Angels are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Texas Rangers completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 4-3. At the start of the day, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Indians are leading the American League Central Division, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. The Orioles snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-2. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 3 games back. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The New York Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 1-0. As of right now, the Yankees are in second place in the AL East, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race, while the Rays are atop the division, 2 games up on second place. Adam Engel smacked a home run and drove in 3, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 6-5. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. Entering the day's action, the White Sox sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're 7 games back, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Jacob Junis grabbed win number 9 this year, helping the Royals push past the Twins 5-4. As of today, the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins are 3rd in the division, 19 games out of first. It's 5-2. It was their 5th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in first place in the National League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Mets are 2nd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Phillies got 11 hits overall as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-2. Heading into the day, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Phillies are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they pulled away from the Nationals 9-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. In the standings, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 6 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they plundered the Pirates 9-0. As of today, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds are 3rd in the division, 12 games behind first place. Adbert Alzolay got his 7th win out of the bullpen as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 5-3. At the start of the day, the Cardinals sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, 3 games back. And the Cubs are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Rockies put together 10 total hits as they got a road win against Arizona 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 1 of the NL Division Series, the Atlanta Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a walk-off win in extra innings over the Padres, 5-4. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. For Game 1 of the National League Division Series, the Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 5-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Welcome to the show, baseball fan. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. The Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 4-2. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
Mm-hmm.